Okay, this is Matt with Mystical Mountains. I'm going to show you some quick and easy navigational tips for your average person. Obviously, we're not practicing map security right now, so don't worry about marking or folding your map for this. Okay, up here we have a map of 1 to 50,000, and this area right here, more or less, is what this is. This is 1 to 10,000. So your maps should be 1 to 10,000 for all the extra detail. On your map, somewhere that you're not going to use, draw a circle, divide it up 1 or 12, 12, 6, 6. Each one of these marks right here are 15 degrees apart. And the reason behind that is the sun travels 15 degrees per hour. So if you know what time it is, you can use a stick and say it says 2:30. And as long as those align, then your map will be facing true north. So the 12 at the top here is noon. This is midnight. Your sixes, you want to point toward your horizon. So this 6 would be to the east, this 6 would be to the west. This 12 is aligned with grid north. So with using the shadow stick method, we can determine true north. If you have your protractors, which I highly recommend you do, then take your map, like here it's 7 degrees for the magnetic declination. Move it over if you want to do a declination. Speaking about protractors, don't worry about military protractors. You don't need that amount of accuracy, and you're not calling in artillery. What the protractor you need to get is adventure corners for adventure racing and map scales. 1 to 10,000. You're going to be able to see it. It's fast, accurate, and that's what we want. Like I said, we're not calling in artillery. Another quick example before I leave you. Each one of your grids, see if I can find one, like right here, I have put the grid, the UTM grid number, your designation for all the grids going across. That way, I don't have to unfold my map, look at the bottom, look at the sides, and try to do it. I've already pre-done it. Right here's an example. Here's an example. Here's an example. Make sure that you know that you're going to use a color, and a color that you can see on your maps. Okay, one last thing. Say I'm going to be operating in this grid square right here. Take a yellow highlighter and highlight the boundaries that you're operating in. You won't really see it during the daytime, but what you will see at nighttime, if you have a blue lens on your flashlight, is it'll glow. So that's some quick tips for navigation. Just to go back over, don't bother with the 1 to 50,000, get the 1 to 10,000. These maps can be purchased at mytopo.com. I am not affiliated with them. I am not getting paid by them. They do awesome maps. Get an adventure racing protractor. Do the shadow stick compass for the sundial to find true north. Mark your grid lines and highlight the grid lines that you need highlighted. You can do it for game land maps, anything along those lines. All these will work. So thank you and have a good night.